Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently thinking very strongly about attacking Toledo. Now, Toledo's military strength is up there, right? This would be a bit of an uphill battle, but they're wildly in debt. We're going to hold off for a little bit, but we're certainly going to attack them at some point relatively soon. But for right now, we are currently working on investing in our capital duchies a little bit. We have maxed out our men-at-arms. They will not get any larger than this. Yes, I will take you 20 gold. Thank you. Excellent. So with that under control, we're no longer obese. That's always nice too. Wonderful. We're making a lot of money right now, but we need to be investing this just as much as we can. We want to be investing this into apiaries right now. That is 100% what we want, because this will, of course, increase our income and allow us to get our other upgrades even faster. So the next one is going to be honey pastures. That's 460 gold. In the meantime, of course, we are waiting on being able to imprison people. We could, in theory, declare a de jure war on, say, Muhammadid. That's something we could do. If we were to do that, all we'd get is these. You'd bring in about 60,000 troops. It would be expensive. That said, he's also in debt. And he's defending against the King of Brittany, who is attacking this. You know what? I like it. Ooh, max number of men-at-arms regiments. I think we'll save up for that. Okay. So I think we are going to declare on this guy. Seize all de jure lands. We're going to declare this, and his troops are immediately right here. Now, we can move around our troops, or our men-at-arms right now, and I'm going to place them up here. I'm also going to raise a few levies, not all of our levies, but I'm going to raise a few levies here. So we're going to put in our men-at-arms, and we're going to raise in our levies, although I messed up. And I didn't hold control. That's okay. These guys have literally 0 troops there right now. We can disband some of these. Some of them are too close. Yeah, like these guys. I don't want them here. Let's have 0 troops there, thank you. And then we will go ahead and hold control and raise them like that. Okay, now these guys can, I guess, group in. But it's not like that's going to be particularly useful. And these guys can start heading south. Okay, so we're going to need... That's plenty. We don't need any additional troops. Oh, we're going to catch these guys here? That's huge, if true. We're losing a little bit of money right now. Okay, we caught some of them. We inherited a shrine. That's not helpful. We'll imprison this princess, absolutely. And let's get rid of that shrine. That is this one. Grant that over to a low noble. Excellent. Okay. So they are currently coming that way. They're going that way. We're going to come over here, but I'm also thinking about just going and sieging. We're at 6% right now. Where's the war leader? The war leader's in his capital. Okay, so he's not leading any of these armies. That does have an effect on the decision making. I want to catch these guys for sure. Their army is split in half right now. There's very little they can actually do. That's probably... Yeah, that's a stack wipe. That is huge. Absolutely enormous, that. We're going to come up over this way and cut them off. They're bringing in additional troops. We don't care. They can do that all they want. 900 troops. That's just free. Okay. We captured a valuable hostage there. We're at 94% here. And we're not capped from battles. This ends the war right here. Shocking, actually. Completely shocking. Okay. So that's a thing. We'll disband our troops then. You know, that was super easy. I like it. We can ransom a few prisoners, and that is definitely something that we're going to do. Yeah, we'll take his gold. We can transfer this person over, and that is something that we're definitely going to do. Ransom this guy. Excellent. And let's get to work on some upgrades, shall we? We definitely want apiaries here, as well as here. And we'll go for honey pastures here. So there's 3 upgrades on the way in. I like it. That worked really well, to the point where actually I'm thinking about attacking the Byzantines, specifically attacking these guys down here. We could simply holy war for this county. I mean, we don't need any other counties here? Or no, this is a duchy technically. Okay. So we could holy war for the duchy. And I believe we will. Excellent. In the meantime, are we going to call allies into this? We may want to. Going to queue up an economic upgrade for us. And we're going to raise up our men-at-arms. And in we go. Now the main question is, how many troops do they levy against us? I don't know. We'll find out. Will it be enough? Mine and mine alone. Actually, no. I don't really want a rival right now. I don't think that's particularly useful currently. So we're just waiting until we see Byzantine troops to raise our levies. But for right now, I'm perfectly happy with taking this duchy away from him. Corrals constructed in Malbork. Perfect. Apiaries also being constructed. That is, of course, ideal. Okay, that is 3%. I believe this is the actual county capital, though. Just keeping an eye out for any Byzantine troops. I mean, they're gonna come, right? They're not in any other wars. He's not in debt. Surely they're gonna come. We're making good daily siege progress here. I do like to see that. Now, I do want to check this. Okay, there's a small breach, and we could assault. Oh, there they are. Fine. We're going to start gathering. And the question is, how long do we have left here? 32 days? If I don't abandon this, I think we lose these forces, which would dramatically lengthen the war. We're moving. They're going to land over here now that we moved. And that's fascinating. We're going to stop gathering. And we're going to come attack them over here. I want to force a big fight. We have a stewardship lifestyle perk available. I think we'll grab Taxman. We actually didn't get a big fight there. Let's see if we can force a big fight here. It looks to me like we'll be able to. Oh yeah, we absolutely can. Who is this? Our vassal? He can keep the title by my grace. We don't actually want it. Excellent. This is exactly what we wanted. Just force a huge fight all in one place where we can use our advantages. Okay. We're going to split this at this point. Actually, you know what? We're going to simply split off... No, we're going to split off the bombards as well as, like, this many levies. And we're going to send these guys to siege. And we're going to chase them down with these guys. I'm not sure how far they're actually retreating. We'll have to see. This way we have our levies providing the troop count, but our men-at-arms are still going to be able to fight. But we still siege at exactly the same speed because our bombards are up there. This is the most efficient way to do this, I think. Looks like they're retreating all the way back over here. We're going to be losing some troops to attrition, but this is fine. I don't mind. We're in debt a little bit right now. This was always going to be the case when we fought the Byzantines. They're bringing in additional, relatively high-quality troops here. We're still good. No concerns. Okay. There we go. We're up to 46%. Make that 64%. And we're going to head north. We are, of course, sieging up here, and it won't take us very long. The rule of thumb in CK2 for assaulting is that you should assault if you have 10 times the number of troops, which we don't. I'm assuming it's the same rule of thumb in CK3. We can ransom this guy. We're going to hold off on that. He's probably giving us war score. We'll attempt to imprison this countess and hope she doesn't rebel right now. That would be awkward. Good, she didn't. That would have been very awkward if she had rebelled. They are substantially faster than us to the point where they actually managed to leave. But we're going to disband these guys for right now, I think. Or actually, no. We are going to go siege Capua. Okay, we're going to need to head up this way. We have ticking war score on our side at this time. And we can ransom this guy, and so we shall. Yeah, this is what I thought they'd do. Yep, that is completely expected. We're just going to head up north. And we're going to raise additional levies here and see what they do. We don't need too many levies here, to be fair. Okay. If they want to lift the siege and buy us time, this is fine by me. Yes, we're going to lose these levies, 100%. But look at all that time that bought us. And it brought them closer. And this is going to be in hills. And this is our defensive terrain. Are we losing this? Looks like we're losing this a little bit. Oh no, we're good. We're absolutely good. The advantage was in our favor, of course. I was just misreading this for some ridiculous reason that I can't explain. Between the siege and this battle, this should win us the war, I think. Yeah, this will win us the war. Oh, that's only 94%? Okay. RIP. Regardless. They're retreating, and they're going to retreat quite a ways. We have ticking war score on our side, 2 months there, and we're going to disband this force and not pay for it anymore. Wonderful. 96% war score. They're going to have to turn around wherever they're retreating and come after us. And either ticking war score or this siege should get us the win before then. And of course, in the meantime, we are making some money and getting out of debt, which is ideal. We can ransom a few people. We're going to wait until after the war to do that. That'll be fine. There we go. We'll enforce our demands there. And these are ours. We should grant these off. Was this a duchess? Yeah, we're not going to grant it to a duchess. Okay. And we'll grant you... Where are you even located? Why does it want us to grant it to her? Okay. Pass on that. So that puts us above our direct vassal limit. Only one above, so that's not too bad. We will go ahead and ransom these guys. Children are lacking guardians. We kind of don't care right now. We'll ransom this guy. We have a new son who is our player heir. Perfect. And we want to continue to ransom these people. No, I don't want to give our children guardians. We can usurp the Duchy of Ancona, and that's something that we're going to do right now. We have too many held duchies, which means that we're going to need to hand that off, and it should de jure go to this guy. So we'll grant him the title Duchy of Ancona. Perfect. And we can ransom this guy. I shouldn't have right-clicked that. Oh well. Excellent. And with that money, we will go ahead and see if there's any other upgrades that we can make for our economy. And indeed there are. Wonderful. We had an army still up. Let's not do that. So we're going to be truce with the Byzantines for like 5 years. Yeah. For 5 years. That's fine. We want to go after Toledo next, I think. I definitely want to cut into them. Wait, this is an offensive war. Is he the war? Okay. Toledo isn't the war leader. I was going to say, how exactly did he declare a war while 40k in debt? He didn't. He's not the war leader. So that's okay. We are, of course, regenerating our levies right now. And we're also regenerating our men-at-arms. Very soon now we'll be at 5,000 renown, and we'll be able to get that extra men-at-arms regiment. When we do, what type of men-at-arms regiment do we want? An extra unit of armored horsemen? They're super expensive. An extra unit of bombards to siege. I think that's what we go for. They're much cheaper. And I think ultimately more impactful. Okay. Can't afford that. Can't afford that. We can afford upgrading this, though, the final time. So that's perfect. Can we make it to 200 gold per month this episode without being at war? Possibly. It's 1464 right now. That's good. We need to get to 1471 to be able to pass absolute crown authority. Also keep in mind, all we're trying to do at this point really is grab this so that we can dismantle the papacy. That's the only objective that we currently have left. However, Toledo is a threat. And so I'd like to carve into Toledo and take the bits of Toledo that are de jure our territory, which is all of this, so that we can essentially make them be not a threat. That would pretty much neuter them. We can demand a payment from this guy. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have given that guy a hook. That was a mistake. What's he going to do with it is the question. What indeed? Going to get this upgraded. We have a new daughter. Okay. And we are making some solid cash. Of course, we've got this loan that we're probably never going to pay back, if I'm honest. And I'd love to declare on the Byzantines for the kingdom, at this point, possibly of Sardinia and Corsica. It's either that or Sicily. We're going to have to wait until the truce is over, right? But it's going to be one of those two, I think. We can lawfully imprison this mayor, and that's definitely something we'll do for the cash. Excellent. And we'll ransom him right on back. This guy is currently defending against a holy war and losing? Okay. We can repay the loan. We're not repaying the loan. That money is just free. It's ours. I don't care what the Holy Order thinks. We're going to keep upgrading economy buildings for now. This one will cost actually barely anything else. Only 40 more gold. And that's definitely something that we can handle. So we're just waiting on that sweet, sweet payment. And there we go. Excellent. We're making some good headway on our cash. We can imprison a couple of criminals here. 100%. We'll take that. We will absolutely take that. And we'll ransom this guy. And what are the odds on this guy? 100% as well. That's another 100 gold. Free. Do it. Excellent. So we're constructing. We're not constructing here. In order to upgrade to corrals, that's going to require another 300 gold. That's going to take a little bit of time. Over here, same thing. Over here, same thing. We're getting very close to having our economic structures in our personal holdings maxed out. And that is wonderful. Of course, this one's going to require a bit more, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get corrals upgraded. That is our capital maxed out economically. Wonderful. And it's about this time that I start thinking about going to war. We do have a stewardship perk available. I wouldn't mind detailed ledgers right now. Men-at-arms maintenance per dread as well. But we're going to take detailed ledgers. And hopefully, that'll bring our income up a decent chunk. We'll see on our next payment. 184.8. That's not that huge. But I guess it's okay. I'm definitely strongly considering fighting Toledo. The real question is, they're not going to come out of debt anytime soon, right? So the real question is, do we want to wait and get high crown authority first? Or absolute crown authority, rather. I think the answer to that is yes. That's going to be 6 years out. That means we'll fight the Byzantines once before then. We can lawfully imprison this Duchess, and that's definitely something that we're going to do. We keep fluctuating between obese and not obese. That's always fun. Okay, cattle ranches. Here we go. Excellent. So let's go through these in our original duchy. This is going up to level 7. This is going up to level 8. Up to level 8. Up to level 8. It's currently sitting at level 7. Up to level 8. And up to level 8. We're getting very close up here. And of course, most of this we don't personally hold. And the vassals can afford to upgrade it themselves. Most of the time. Excellent. We'll imprison her. And we will go ahead and ransom these right on back for the cash. Sweet, sweet cash. No, I'm not going to found a holy order right now. Too expensive. Or wait, does that give us cash? No, that's when they want to rent the city. That's right. We're not going to repay the loan either. That isn't going to happen. At least, not right now. We'll go ahead and upgrade that. Sawmills have been constructed. That's up to level 8, of course. This guy's claiming the Prussian Empire. It's very silly. Claim throne scheme on you has been abandoned. Okay. So we found out about it, and he immediately gave up. I'm okay with that. Cattle ranches have been built here. Perfect. We could found a holy order. We're going to pass on that, though. Excellent. So, of course, we do have additional upgrades to make. And I think we're just going to mostly, at this point, chill. Although I do want to upgrade our hunting reserves here, I think. That's 0.2 and that's 0.3. Although this would actually be 0.1 because we'd be taking it to level 7. Okay, so, I mean, this is cheaper and gives us more. We'll do it. Fantastic. And with that, it's time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue investing and keeping our eyes on Toledo. We're looking for an opportunity at this point. We're biding our time until we are at the absolute crown authority, but we're biding our time, and if we see an opportunity, we'll take it. If we don't see an opportunity, we'll wait until high crown authority. Absolute crown authority. I keep doing that. For now, though, you can leave the offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. Ooh, we'll imprison this guy, too.